Nigel, and for our project I'm going to be showing you how to make Mexican cornbread. Now the first step I'm going to show you is how to cut the vegetables. Now notice, as I cut, I have my hand with the knuckles facing the blade so that it slides across the flat part of my hand, so there's no risk of me actually cutting myself. I'll be repeating this process with the orange bell pepper. I'm cutting the onion. I'll now be grating the cheese. In order, we have 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 eggs, which will be beaten eventually, 1 cup of buttermilk, a half a cup of vegetable oil, a small can of cream-style corn, a 1/4 of a cup of finely chopped onion, 2 tablespoons of chopped bell peppers, red and green, and you can optionally add 2 tablespoons of finely chopped jalapeno peppers, substitute with chili peppers, and half a cup of shredded Monterey Jack cheese. I'm adding the cornmeal, the flour, the sugar, the powders, spoon, I'll be cracking and whisking the eggs. Next, I will grease the pan to stop the loaf from sticking after it's done baking. What I'm greasing it with is just a paper towel dipped in butter. You can also use margarine. You want to get it all the way up the sides. Make sure the entire thing is coated. Next I'll be mixing all the wet ingredients. So I've got my beaten eggs, adding that to the 8 ounces of creamed corn, the 2 tablespoons of minced bell peppers, the minced onion, and the cheese. And finally, the buttermilk and vegetable oil. I've mixed the wet ingredients into a small bowl. I've mixed the dry ingredients into a larger bowl because I will be adding the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. And I'm creating a small little, depression in the dry ingredients that I can pour the wet ingredients into. So, I have mixed the two ingredients together, and I'm not going to mix it much more than this. We don't want it to be liquid, we want it to be paste, just as it is now in this consistency. Just make sure I got everything up from the bottom, because you don't want dry lumps in it, that'll cause it to crumble. Now, I will be scraping the mixture into the pre-greased pan. I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees. Now, when you're placing this in, you want to have it near the center of the oven so it cooks faster. And the timer will go on for 35 minutes. And now we wait. Right, the timer has finished, so let's check and see what we have created. Whoa! Whoa. Oh my god. It appears, though, it has come out rather well. Action! Next, cut the
Next, we cut the onion. Say it again, just not so psychotic. Man, how do these people do it? Next, we'll be cutting the onion. Say it again, just more seriously. It's not a fuel, that'd be mealtime. I'm cutting the onion. Cut.